And today is Memorial Day, of course, a day we set aside time to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country.
An eye-opening number, Megan. An average of 22 veterans a day take their own lives because of post-traumatic stress disorder and other mental problems caused by military service. This morning, our Kelsey Anderson shines a light on the problem and the help available right here in central Indiana for all of those veterans and their families. Kelsey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Raphael. So they fought to protect and serve our country, and now it's time that we protect and serve them, especially when it comes to their mental health. Our veterans saw and experienced things that most of us couldn't even imagine, and of course, those memories stay with them. And a number of them lose that battle with PTSD and mental illness every single day. The Veterans Crisis Line breaks down some of the warning signs in veterans that may signal a need for help. Examples are if a veteran appears sad or depressed most of the time, if they say they feel hopeless, are full of anxiety, agitation, and mood swings. They talk about death, dying, or suicide, or say they're thinking about hurting or killing themselves. Drug and alcohol abuse is also a sign that something might be wrong. I spoke to Janelle Meyer with the Richard L. Rodenbush VA Medical Center, and she says that this PTSD might not come as soon as someone gets out of service. It could come years and years later.
We saw kind of a rash of treating Vietnam veterans when they reached, a lot of them reached retirement age, and they had more free time on their hands. And sometimes that free time is what brings around those memories and some of these symptoms. So, people shouldn't be surprised if there's kind of a rush of relief to be back, from a combat setting, and then down the road, these symptoms start to pop up. That's totally normal too.
Now, there is always help available. If you are a veteran or know someone who is a veteran, you can call the Veterans Crisis Line if you think there is a problem. Again, this is not an emergency number. This is something to intervene and get help. That number to the crisis line is 1-800-273-8255, and then you need to press 1. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255, press 1. You can also chat online with them on their website, veteranscrisisline.net, and then there's lots of resources on what you need to look out for in those resources available to veterans. But if you go to ptsd.va.gov, that's where you're going to find all that info for you and your family. Now, Meyer says the number of veterans who are taking their own lives each day is going down, but that number is still at a very high rate. And she says, as a community, what we need to do is destigmatize talking about mental health, have those conversations, ask people how they're doing, and try to get honest answers and give honest answers if someone asks you how you are. Reporting live, Kelsey Anderson, WRTV.